Welcome to the Open Doubles Finals. I'm your commentator, Kelly Green. Dave Vincent and John Bike will be along in a while, but they're playing doubles right now. So I'll be your commentator for the first game and probably part of the second game as well. Should have a great finals here. This is David Chapman and Peixoto receiving serve. Sean Lenning and Luis Moreno getting ready to serve now. That's Sean serving. These are the top 4 ranked American players on the Pro Handball Tour. Paul Brady, of course, is number 1. He's proved that emphatically this week with a crushing defeat of David Chapman in the finals. All right, we're getting ready to play ball here. Sean Lenning, of course, has a devastating serve down the right. A really nice serve down the left. Not as effective in doubles since the opponents are hugging the side walls. It's hard to get a ace serve on a slider in doubles, especially with this caliber of competition. Yeah, big setup off the back wall, and Emmett Peixoto rolls it out. 0-0. Oh, terrific kill down the right by Luis Moreno. Set up by Sean Lenning's nice kill that Emmett Peixoto barely got back. Emmett going to a Z serve. And I think we're going to get a bad bounce on that. That was a break for Emmett. Luis really teed off from the ball and hit it a ton. Big setup here for Moreno. Oh, tremendous re-kill by David Chapman on all fours. He just flicked the ball into the right corner. Tremendous shot. Beautiful two-wall pass. It's really great in doubles when you can score on passes and drives, not have to roll the ball out every time, and that's what Emmett did just then, a nice two-wall pass. Big setup here. Oh, and a relatively easy shot for Sean then. David just barely got the ball back and it was up. But surprisingly, he had made an unforced hand error. That's a point, I believe. It's 3-0. Oh, nice kill. Emmett saw that Luis was back and drove the ball down the right. I believe that was a point. 5 serving 0.
5-0.
And that's an unforced error for Sean Lenning. Sean's a two-handed shooter. He has a great left, and it's surprising to see him hit the ball on the floor like that. There's a beautiful kill, fly kill by Sean and had Emmett back and drove it down the left. Side out. Ooh, nice reverse. Kind of had Emmett confused there.
Run 6.
Beautiful serve. I'm sorry, that was short.
I call the serve short. 1 agree, 1 disagree. This will be second serve.
Nice kill by David Chapman. Probably has the best back ball kill in the game.
Run 6.
That's a handout. Some beautiful digs there by David Chapman. Oh, and I believe that was a natural that hit right at the feet of Sean Lenning. And a tremendous rally there. Chapman was down on the ground for a couple shots, and he's very resourceful from that position, actually. I don't think I've ever seen any player in rallies as well as David Chapman, diving and being on the ground. He has tremendous control even when he seems to be out of control. And that's another unforced error from the team of Lenning and Moreno.
7-1.
I'm not sure if they brought their A game today. Play that over.
7-1.
Unforced error again from Luis. And Chapman and Peixoto are opening up a pretty big lead here in the first game. 8-1. Tremendous kill. David Chapman taking out of that right corner, out of the left corner with his right,
9-1.
and just burying it. Another back ball setup. And another unforced error. That ball really wasn't hit that hard or that tough an angle. It's a timeout from Sean. And we're back in with the score 10-1. Chapman and Peixoto have opened up a big lead here early in this first game. A little confusion there from Lenning and Moreno. Looks like Sean's going to receive serve on the left. And a terrible serve by David Chapman. Terrible return by Luis. And yet another unforced error from the team of Lenning and Moreno.
11-1.
And there's a handout. Emmett was jammed by that ball and looked like he mishit it.
11-1.
11-1. And a nice back wall kill from Luis Moreno.
Run 11.
See if Sean goes for that serve down the right. That's just going to be a hinder, not an avoidable, I don't suppose. Oh, tremendous dig from Emmett Peixoto.
One down.
David Chapman so intelligent as a doubles player. Whenever he gets a player on the ground, he likes to go back at him and make him miss the ball. That's a hinder, I believe. No, I believe that David Steinberg is calling that a point. Looked like that ball had a chance. But we're calling that a point. 2 serving 11. Great dig from Chapman. Another nice dig from Peixoto. But he's not getting that bottom board kill from Sean Lenning. One of the best rallies of the match so far. Oh, tough shot. I thought Sean was going to be lucky just to get the ball back. Instead, he rolls it out of the right corner. 4 serving 11. Let's see if Lenning and Moreno can get back in the match. They're off to a slow start in the first game. That ball hit Luis going in, I believe. That's a pretty easy call. I'm sure we'll just play this over. Nice serve by Luis Moreno. That's an ace. 5-11.
5-11.
Oh, another unforced error. Luis seems to be having a little trouble picking the ball out of the glass. Let's see what serve David Chapman chooses to employ here. Tremendous fly kill off a weak return, off a David Chapman power serve. Something you don't see very often. Hit a little soft reverse over to the right. That time a little natural. Again, another weak return. Nice call by David Steinberg. Luis was screened by Emmett. Chapman going back to a power serve. Well, that's about as easy a return as you're going to get. How Luis mishit the ball, I'm not sure. Not sure what he was trying to do. David Chapman so good at those re-kills up in front court. Those quick little strokes. See Luis and Sean both with their hands on their hips. Just don't seem to be really into this first game. Not sure why they don't seem motivated. They're a bit lethargic. They might be tired. It's been a long tournament. Both these guys were in the semifinals and the singles, open singles. David Chapman with another beautiful kill. He seems to be having no problem with the glass. And he goes back again to a power serve. Probably going to angle this toward Luis. That ball was short, but it looked like a little reverse again. trying to reverse it into the wall and create some sort of weak return for himself and his partner. And Lenning Moreno just kind of handing this first game to Chapman Peixoto. Terrific serve down the right there by Chapman. Another back wall setup. And David Chapman buries it. This first game looks like it might be a foregone conclusion. And maybe Lenning and Moreno can kind of pull together for the second game. But this first game, they just don't seem to be ready to play. And an unforced error by Emmett Peixoto. Emmett's played pretty well this first game, generating a lot of offense, both on the left and the right. Oh, tremendous kill by Chapman. That ball was hit a ton and just stuck his left out and killed it down the left. Saw that Lenning was back and angled it to the left. Just tremendous court sense. And Lenning looks kind of frustrated there. That was a pretty simple shot. Just hit it right in the floor. Again, a lackluster return. It's really kind of a shame to see this in the finals of a national tournament. But like I said, maybe the second game, this team can put it together and make a match out of it. Lenning hitting another ball into the floor. And it's 20 serving 5. Possible game point. That ball was too hot to handle even for David Chapman. Let's see if Lenning and Peixoto can get some momentum going here at the end of this first game. Again, having trouble with the ball coming around the corner in the glass. Nice kill down the right by Sean Lenning. Had Emma out of position. Chapman was back, just slid it down the right wall. Oh, tremendous rally. Both teams making good gets and driving the ball well, and unfortunately had to end on a hand error there, but that ball was right on the left side wall. Tough get for Luis. Chapman serving for the game. I believe that ball skipped in. Hand out.
One down. 26.
Oh, great drive. And that's the first game. 21-6 for the defending champions. We'll be right back with the second game. Okay, I believe Chapman and Peixoto will be serving here in the beginning of the second game. It'll be interesting to see if Moreno and Lenning can shake out the cobwebs and have a more competitive second game here. David maybe going to his power serve down the right to start this second game. Terrific side front kill. Had Sean over on the right side along with Luis, and side front kill took it to the left side of the court. 1-0. And David Chapman with an uncharacteristic, unforced error. The ball was sitting up in front court, and he tried to slop it into the left corner. Hit it right in the floor. Nice serve there by Sean Lenning. Terrific slider down the right, got a weak return. Buried it in the left corner. I believe that was a point. 2 serving 1. Oh, tremendous reflexes from Chapman. Again, he seems to know when one player is up and one player is back, and even when the plays are developing that quickly, he makes the right decision. Flat kill by Luis Moreno. I think Luis is more comfortable over here on the left. I think they're more effective with him over there. Not because Lenning is not a good left side player, he's excellent, but I think Lenning can play the right side very well as well. Oh, great pass. Caught both Peixoto and Chapman up and drove the ball by them for an easy point. Terrific play by Luis Moreno. He was in trouble that entire rally, managed to keep control and hit that kind of a fadeaway kill off his back foot. Oh, and another nice selection from Emmett Peixoto. Emmett had Luis back and hit a kill down the right. Very smart play. See David Chapman going back to his serve down the right. A terrific get from Sean Lenning. Oh, that one was just too tough. Superb rally. I think Sean wanted to hinder on that. Chapman going back to his power serve. Probably going to hit it to the right. And that's short. The ball stop play there. See the back door came open. I guess Dave's arguing that the door wasn't a factor and he had a big setup. But we had to play that over, I'm pretty sure. Oh, terrific. Again, the quick reflexes of Sean Lenning taking the ball out of the air. Looks like he's going to, there's serve down the right, attacking in at Peixoto, and it's a short serve. Sean's been struggling a little bit trying to get that serve over. And this second serve isn't very effective sometimes, just like that. Came off the back wall, pretty simple setup, and Emmett buries it. Beautiful kill. Again, Luis much more comfortable on the left. And a pretty weak serve there. Got away with it. Easy call there, handball. Beautiful drive by Luis. I believe David Chapman's calling a timeout here. Okay, we're back in where Sean Lenning and Luis Moreno have opened up a slight lead here in the first game, 7-2. Luis so much more comfortable over here on the left. A terrible serve and an even worse return. 8-2. Oh, terrific kill. Emmett was there, but the ball was too low. And this is a smart move to move Chapman over to the right. Emmett might be a little more comfortable returning serves with his left. And he's struggling with that glass. Emmett's saying that it's a bad bounce, but I don't think the referee's going to give it to him. Luis serving at 9-2. Okay, we're ready to play ball. 9-2. Luis is red hot off the back wall. And they switch sides again. Chapman trying to get Peixoto into a position where he can be comfortable returning serve. There's a pretty simple back wall return that Luis had struggled with. Chapman gets back in, 2-10. A nice fadeaway kill by Emmett. Kind of a crazy shot, but he managed to pull it off. 10-3. And I believe there was contact there. So we'll play that over. 10-3. And we'll play that over. Crowd wants an avoidable hinder. But he was kind of trapped by Luis's backswing and had nowhere to go. Oh, lucky shot there. That's a handout. Emmett will be serving. Looks like we got a wet spot on the floor. Time for a towel break. Okay, we're back in. The score 3 serving 10. Peixoto serving. And Moreno and Lenning have played much better this second game. Particularly, I believe Luis, when he's playing the left side, is much more relaxed and has hit some great back wall kills, generated a lot of power. And Emmett's struggled a little bit with his return of serve. And that's why Sean Lenning and Luis Moreno are leading this second game. Tough drive right on the wall. Overhand fist. Moreno, no doubt, serving down the right here. And just misses the fall-away kill with his offhand. Let's see if Luis can generate some more points. Looks like Luis misjudged that ball. Didn't go quite far back enough into the corner to get to it. Mishit it for an unforced error and a side out. And that was a relatively simple back wall return from Sean Lenning, and he was frustrated that he couldn't get it back. Oh, fantastic kill. Lenning in deep court. Chapman dumps it into the left corner. Great reflexes and a smart kill as well. Oh, I believe that's a point. Chapman backhanded the ball just over himself. Lenning let the ball go, and Moreno was expecting Lenning to take it. And that's a point for the team of Chapman and Peixoto. Nice to see the second game being a little more competitive. The first game, 21-6, and probably wasn't even as close as that. Lenning and Moreno just never got untracked. But they're leading this game. Chapman serving 6, serving 10. Oh, great drive. Ball came ricocheting out of the corner. It was too hot to handle for Emmett Peixoto. One man down. Let's see what kind of second serve Emmett serves up. Great drive down the right by Sean Lenning. So they're back in, 10 serving 6. This is one of the longer rallies of the match. Confusion on the part of Lenning and Moreno. Looked like Sean was running to cut the ball off and let it go, and Luis wasn't expecting him to. Disappointing way to lose the rally. And that was a nice kill by Luis Moreno. Had Chapman back, Emmett behind him, side front over to the left. Nobody was there. Smart kill. Another long rally here. And David Chapman skips it in. That's a point, 12-6. Once again, Luis Moreno misjudged the ball off the back wall, but he's been much more effective this second game. But a couple times he's just not gone back far enough and caught the ball behind him coming off the back wall. Another easy back wall shot, hit right in the floor. Sean was just a little flat-footed to try that shot. That was a tough ceiling ball. Chapman made a nice return with his left. And an unforced error by Emma Peixoto. He was set, elected to try a kill shot and hit it right in the floor. I believe that ball slid. Oh, great kill by Chapman. Had Lenning back and hit it down the left wall. Terrific, but somewhat unorthodox shot. And a tough break for Luis. He was trying to get out of the way, let his partner take it, but the ball hit him right in the gut. Oh, nice ceiling ball by Sean Lenning. And right down the right wall. Smart kill. Beautiful play by Sean Lenning. Call stands. And Lenning tried to dump that ball in the corner, standing straight up. A very difficult shot. And it's one man out. Nice behind the back shot. I believe the ball broke. Chapman acting as if nothing happened. But we'll play that point over. Score is 12-9 with Lenning and Moreno leading after a blowout in the first game, 21-6 in favor of Chapman and Peixoto. Getting a new ball here. Tossed down into the court. Lenning and Moreno are playing much better this second game. Slight lead, 12 serving 9. And again, they seem to be much more effective in this configuration with Sean on the right, Luis on the left. Looked like that ball slid. Well, he maybe calling that a point now. I believe he is. I believe the score is 13 serving 9. From here, it looked like the ball slid, but the referee was overruled. I just got word that Dave Vincent and John Bike won their doubles match, and they'll be joining us shortly to take over the match. The score 13 serving 9. Luis Moreno serving. Beautiful back wall kill. We're going to have a glove change, and when we come back, Dave Vincent and John Bike will call the match.
We are back from the Los Caballeros Sports Village in Fountain Valley, California. The United States Handball Association's four-wall National Handball Championships. Luis Moreno serving alongside doubles partner Sean Lenning. The score is 9-14, side out now, after Luis and Sean Lenning lose the first game 21-5. Sitting next to John Bike, my name is Dave Vincent. Dave Chapman serving with his current national doubles partner, Emmett Peixoto. They won at last year's tournament.
Good call there. Luis looked up, but Emmett was forced to take that left. He would have liked to have switched around, but Luis did his right. Grips it by Sean Lenning. I think it might be 15. Did he say 15 or 14?
I believe he said 15 as a score. That was a nice get from Sean Lenning, feathering that ball, left wall. Emmett Peixoto serving, half man out. The score is 10-15 here. I had the score in reverse. That's a beautiful get from Luis. But he's unable to get that one, John.
David always seems to know where both of his opponents are. It's not because he saw him either. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
That ball was short and it skid just a little bit right near that short line. That's why Sean cleaned it off. Second serve.
Show offensive left hand. Is that David Steinberg refereeing?
David Steinberg, yeah, he's the ref.
Excellent. He reffed another big tiebreaker final earlier this week. It's, of course, not in a tiebreaker yet. Showed Chapman more than capable of coming back and closing this one out.
13-15 is the score. That's a nice shot from the Rock, who hits it in the left corner. Now it's 14-15. That ball just over the line. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dave Chapman dives in with the left. He normally doesn't use the left, but he goes in and kills it in that right front corner.
It would have been a difficult right-handed backhand. I believe he made the right choice, but absolutely uncanny.
That was a beautiful shot right there from Dave Chapman. Now tied at 15. The gallery, we haven't seen crowds like this since the finals the other day. Every person in the building is watching this. And now they're in the lead here, 16-15.
Quite a comeback here in this inning from what, 9 to, they have 16 now, they're ahead.
Right. We stepped in at 9-14. Now it's 16-15. Referee Dave Steinberg.
Shot. Excellent camera angle.
Emmett's going to go down the right side there. He hits that corner and gets the point.
Yeah. Sean thought as you thought. Emmett mixed it up nicely.
17-15. Just a couple points away from earning back-to-back national titles. Dave Chapman and Emmett Peixoto. Boy, that ball looked like it just got over or slid, or there's something right at that line. What did you see?
I thought it hit the line. He's calling a screen or a slide. He called the slide. So he didn't go with the screen or the short. He went with the slide. You thought you saw a slide, though, right?
Yeah, I thought I saw a slide right at the line.
Yep.
But if it's short, it's short.
Yes.
Hey,
Dave, with my call.
Dave Steinberg's calling a good game.
That's pretty impressive. Emmett locked in. I mean, he's consistently within a few inches of that line. That's hard to deal with for the referee and the receiver.
There it is.
Good call by Lenning. He's got to catch fire. Like he's definitely capable of doing it. He seems not to do it often against Chapman, though.
Emmett looks like he's on fire right now. He's won all of the points as of late. There's another one. Listen for the score here. 19-15, coming back from 9-14. A 10-1 run here, John.
Now this is funny. Called the side out. And it clearly held up, but Steinberg decided he was going to let him live or die with that shot.
15-19.
Good enough.
It sort of is as if Sean is actually going just for the crotch of that corner, not left to right or front to the sidewall, just right in the corner.
Not a bad idea, because this is what he did yesterday. Big serves to the right when he needed them. Good call by Chapman there in a timeout.
Dave Chapman is so smart. He also saw that game that you're talking about where Sean just gets one serve and the opponents didn't call the timeout. Sean goes on to score about 4 straight points like that. Dave is saying, I saw this yesterday. We're not going to have any part of that.
Sean looking for exactly 4 more points right now.
$17 serves, 19 second game. Sean and Luis Moreno lose the first one, 21-5.
Didn't hit. Somehow that missed Luis. Very aggressive second serve.
Oops. This is the mistake here.
Nice.
Between the legs.
Oh. David staying at Luis's body, and it paid off. Luis has to show us his tournament serve now.
17 serves, 19. That could be the play of this game right here.
It's good for the servers right now.
19 serves, 17. Oh, look at that shot from Dave Chapman. Who does that?
David Chapman.
Who does that shot? That's amazing, John.
Excellent balance and coordination.
He
Down
just
in that position and hit it right where he wants to.
You know, he knew that Luis was standing a little bit back on that right side, and Sean was just barreling forward over on his left, so he just punched it over to the right side like that. Amazing shot from Dave Chapman. Now we're at game point, right?
championship point.
You're watching the United States Handball Association's four-wall National Handball Championships. Men's doubles finals. Dave Chapman serving for a chance at back-to-back doubles titles with Emmett Peixoto. Here it is. Oh, wow. Nice shot from Sean.
He doesn't care what the score is. He's going to play his game, huh?
20 serve 17.
Well, it's got the crack.
Amazing. That would have won it right there.
Missed by a human.
Yesterday, in spurts of about 3, Sean Lenning got 4 straight points 3 times yesterday. He could do it again here. Sean's got a deadly serve to the right. He's going to go to the left here on the second serve. Sweep it toward the middle of the court.
Excellent 3-wall angle by David there, because Sean was looking to fly. It wasn't that good. It's the back wall.
Oh. Sean telling Luis that he wants him to get some serve, get a serve on.
Late call, but correct call. I don't think a reverse should hit the floor and then slide. I don't. Okay, nobody else saw it though.
Wow, Dave just calling Emmett off immediately and getting the side out. How does he see that stuff happening like that?
That's amazing. He was looking for a, yeah.
How does he do that? Here it is, game point.
David power serve.
Look at these back wall. None of these balls are coming off the back wall except for right there. Sean left one up. Amazing shot from Sean Lenning.
Twice at match point, Sean just flattening the ball to keep the New York Athletic Club team alive.
2018. There it is. Dave Chapman and Emmett Peixoto win the national title versus Sean Lenning and Luis Moreno. A little controversy at the end. Sean Lenning felt that the ball slid right at the impact, but that doesn't matter. It's back-to-back titles for Dave Chapman and Emmett Peixoto. Now the gallery giving them a round of applause. That's another medal plate that these two have won in back-to-back tournaments. Dave Chapman solidifying his spot as being one of the greatest doubles players of all time. This is the last event of the tournament as people leave the facility, the Los Caballeros Sports Village here in Fountain Valley, California. We are also going to say goodbye. I want to thank the United States Handball Association for their hospitality and their great tournament ship. I don't know if that's a word, but they put on one heck of an event here in Fountain Valley, California. John, thank you for stopping by the broadcast booth to catch this tiebreaker between the 4 big shots, the 4 best American players right now.
And just mark your calendars, a big event world. I don't know the dates until October.
4th through the 11th.
October 4th through 11 in Portland for the World Championships, and then next year's national tournament in Austin, Texas. I believe that's June 21 to 27.